So, can't it first of all tell us what's your name? Because maybe me I know you, but maybe our audience doesn't know you. Yeah, definitely. Can you tell us who are you?
My name is David Sagia.
David Sagia.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the name. But who is David Sagia? David Sagia ni nani? Wasi wanamjua kaa nani?
Okay, David Sagia, as I'm known out here, I know to so many people in different perspectives of life, but I would really love to go out there as an artist who is trying to come up with a collective idea of everyone who is around to make it alive here. So I go out there by the name David Sagia Arts, which is a brand, and right now co-joined with another brand called Tribal Trends, and what we're trying to do is bring Africa to the world through our art pieces and stuff that come from us. And apart from that, I know people also know me out there as TikToker, MC out there events. I just like life out here with you guys. So majority of people know me with different names, but more or less, David Sagia is better.
David Sagia. Yeah, you've talked about that you're an artist, who's trying to make it in this life, and you're just living. You're just trying to live in this particular world. But in this particular world, as a youth, can I call you a youth?
Of course, I'm a youth. Yeah. you don't ask a youth whether you're going to call them a youth or not. You should see it.
Definitely,
Yes.
Maybe sijui miaka yako. So you're trying to also through art, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, in this through art you face a lot of challenges, and one of them is that now maybe you have encountered in this world that you're trying to be free, you have encountered a scenario that you feel that was an injustice to you, isn't it?
Of course. Art itself, people don't understand sometimes when you say that I'm an artist, you don't understand it. But I will try to elaborate it this way. Art is who we are. And in my own perspective, I wouldn't want to see people being called artists like we do call ourselves. We're supposed to be called art by what we do. Because art is our own creativity, our inbuilt capacity of doing stuff out here. Whatever you can do, and you're the only person who can do it in a unique way, then that makes you that art. Yeah, so there are a lot of challenges out here when you're trying to be who you are, especially trying to be who you are and get to know who you are and try to make it out here. Like I would start by saying it's not easy to start a brand. Like I was telling you, got a brand. It's not easy because that means you've already identified what you really want from where and how you really want to articulate it, and it is not coming just as easy as you think, because you meet challenges every day, people rebuking you everywhere, and people, a lot of injustices, especially even from the police. Because right now as I'm speaking, you can even see my eyes are swollen. I know people really majority of you think it is only picky accident that could be bringing such scars and making people like this, but this is not picky accident. This is one of the police brutality stuff that we meet out here when we are trying to, articulate our ideologies, which is artistic to the rest of the people, and impact something into the rest of the people. So we meet stuff like this. So they have to be physical with you. Sometimes just attack you. Like the last scenario I had a few days ago, maybe just a little bit on it. You're from your own stuff, you're from your business, and then you are with a fella, you're walking, then you see your fella being arrested, so you don't know why they're being arrested. You walk. So I walked to the police to go and ask them. Actually, they were in uniform. So, and I was having some headphones on my hand. So instead of this police even telling me, oh, this person, we've arrested them because of 1, 2, 3 reason, I was just surprised that the headphone was straight off my hand, and I remained with one because I was like, and then I was slapped. So I was like, hey, what's going on here? Is it wrong to ask if somebody's being arrested and you're just with them and you don't know what is even going on the whole time? Then I even had to run a little bit away. So the other piece of the headphone, they left it down. So I was still waiting to see if they could go. So that I picked the other piece. I go my way. Then all of a sudden,
before even they came to arrest you, had they identified themselves as police, or how did you now come to that they were police?
No one identified themselves. It is actually me who went to approach them to ask them why this guy was being arrested. And the hell just broke loose like that very fast. So things were happening very fast that I was like, hey, I had to run and like just stop somewhere by. And I didn't know, little did I know that time that I had stopped there, these other ones were calling some other counterparts. Then wherever, just where I was standing, I was attacked again by a swarm of police, around 8 of them, and they were just pinning me down very fast, and they're really stepping on me from my head.
Where is this incident happening? What was the location of this?
Yeah, the location is Tasia, Kwandege. So exactly Kwandege State. This is where what was happening there around midnight.
Give us the scenario of this area. Is it a pub area? Is it where are you on the road? Where are you?
No, this was not a pub area. This was just actually on the road.
On the road.
Yes. This is just a stage area, so just on the road, because this was just beside the road, because this is where they were pinning me down. Yeah.
Now they come like a swine of 8 guys. Now they're beating you up, and then what happens?
Yeah, so 8 guys simply popped up from every corner. Some of them, majority of the people that I was seeing, they were in civilian, so I didn't know whether they were police, all of them at that time. And then they were taking my phone by force. I was trying to really even try to hide my phone into my trousers. They were fishing my hand off, just taking the phone like that. And then they simply put me into picky, and they were rushing me to the police cell. So I was like, why, what is really going on, and why are you doing all this? And no one was really there to respond. They threw me into the police just like that, with all that pain, until the following day. And then in the morning, the guys, I don't know whether it was one of them, but I guess so, he's coming to tell me.
Now, what time is this now?
Yeah, this was around 8 in the morning actually. So he comes and wakes me up, because I was now asleep. From the pain was so intense, so I think I was.
And what time did you get into the cell?
It was roughly around 1. 1 a.m. in the night. So then this guy is coming to identify me with my name and telling me where he's always been seeing me and all that, whatever I've been doing, how I've been doing it. So I was like, but if you know me like that, why were you doing that to me?
And what reference is he talking about when he's saying that I know what you're doing?
Yeah, he's talking about my artistic work. Like what I didn't maybe explain well is that I deal in jewelry, African jewelry a lot. So most of the time I put them on, to just show that I love the art itself. I'm passionate about everything that I'm doing. I love the world to see me trying to bring Africa to the whole world.
So they're coming for you for the ideology.
So these guys were telling me that this particular guy is telling me how he knows me, how I'm always out there. So I was like, why, if you know me like that, and you know that I was really not on the wrong, and why were you attacking me and even going, I had to take my phone. So then he was like, no, we didn't take your phone might have just fell. Because you were put on a picky, you fell down from a picky. So I was like, this is bullshit, because you all know what you did. I never fell from a picky. And you guys took my phone, and you beat me up, and you came here and threw me inside here. And you know me too well from everything that I do every day, and you say so well, you see me in sports. Do you ever see me going there to really go to provoke anyone? But why were you provoking me if I only came to ask a very simple question about a fellow who's being arrested? Why were you beating me up?
And the fact that you are not booked for court, that means, and you're in a cell, that even insinuates something. Did they book you in the booking book?
Exactly. Thank you for asking. Actually, that particular time when they just come in the morning, that's when they are now coming to book me. And they threw me in the cell at around 1 a.m. They are coming to book me in the morning. And then they're just writing for me like I was trying to resist arrest. I was assaulting police officer. I don't know what other offense that they grade for me. And then now, then I told them, okay, then take me to court for it then. I can be answerable to it. They didn't want to take me to court. All they did was to release me and ask me to go back to the police cell to go and report that I was actually arrested. Is that really the justice we want? Why should you attack me, throw me into police cell, steal from me, and then release me for free, then ask me still to come back to your place to report to you that you arrested, you did all that manner of nonsense to me? Is that the really life we want with the police? Or in that case, if people like us who are really trying to show the art itself the way it's supposed to be, because we are all artists, because no one is not unique in a particular way. If we are going to be coming out like this and then this is what you're going to meet, do you think we're going to have a better world? Are we really going to have a better society by the end of the day? We are only trying to call for a better society, and sometimes the way to really relate with the society is, and I mean by really being good to the society as well, is by being you. And as whom we've identified ourselves, and I know what I can really come out there with, I mean no harm to anyone. And me articulating my stuff, if you don't like the way I'm doing it, because no one is really going to be liking everything that somebody is going to be doing them, it is not your business. There is no point of you attacking someone and even stealing from them in a way of like trying to put them down. I know even the media people go through this a lot, because media itself is also another bit of art. Yes, because we have art, like I told you guys, art is in so many different ways. What we can really come out there with.
Now, have they given back your phone, or now do you have your phone back?
No, these cannot give you back your phone, because they have already stolen it from you. They are telling you it dropped when you fell down from picking. Actually, the picky thing, they're even just putting it into your life. It's not even part of you. Nothing like picky really going down. It's just something that they're doing to make you, make everybody believe that, oh, it was pick and then now your phone is lost.
Now, what are you calling for today? What are you calling for?
No, what I'm calling for actually is people like me are not going to stop. This is what I'm really going to tell everybody out there, because if you stop, that means we are really going to, it's like you don't want to live. You are going to be tired of living. I'm not going to tire of living. I'm going to push until I'm really dead. Before I'm really dead, I'm going to be speaking out. I know there's such like brutality still going out there by the police, by everybody else who is really coming into the picture. This is really not the way to be. If we want this world a better place, like some of us still want it to be a better place for us, and even for our children, the next children coming, we have to stop stuff like this, especially police. This is not how we really want to see you. This is so demeaning. This is so bullshit of you. You cannot live with us like this. We expect you to be coming to protect us. That's why you are paid. But coming to steal now, this is too much. But if you want to steal from us, now we are going to start protecting ourselves too. Because personally, I will not be waiting, and I know some people too will not be waiting for police to come and attack me and steal from me because they have some guns. I'll try to protect myself with the rest of the people who will. And the fight is on you. You better change this, or the world is not going to take it anymore. We are tired.
Thank you so much for talking to us. We stand against police brutality.